Alrighty, so today we're back with that VR boxing game. You know, that VR boxing game where a middle-aged Rocky Balboa is prepared to donate his face for combo practice? That's right, it's Creed, Rise to Glory. Well, here I am back inside of Delphi Gym. You know, this is a special gym in the boxing world, potentially one of the most special gyms, actually. We've got a lot of history in here. Apollo Creed, his son Adonis Creed. There's a lot of special memories that come from this place. And if you haven't already been able to guess by my gloves and my trousers right here that say Balboa, I'm a young Rocky Balboa. I'm about to get trained by an old Rocky Balboa who still, even since the last episode, is still absolutely and utterly confused and perplexed by the cleaning products on that shelf. You think the dude's never seen a bottle of bleach before. What the f***? Anyway, that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this episode today. I'm going to be playing as Rocky Balboa, and I thought before we actually jump into the ring, and when we do get into the ring, we're not going to go against the usual gang that we've been going up against. We're going to go against a couple of the other people that are on the roster right here. But before we do that, I thought we'd do a little bit of boxing training. I didn't realize this was actually here. I haven't done many of these things, but you can hit the slam man, you can hit the bag, you can hit the directional double bag over here. Oh, I love the picture they've put on the freaking trim. And then we've got the pad training over here, where apparently we get to go into the ring and actually hit the pads with Rocky that I didn't even know was the thing. So I'm going to begin that right there. It's holy dooly, how did I not know that this was ever a thing? Is there another Rocky in here? I mean, I know you're here, but is the other Rocky still, like, walking around confused inside of the gym? There'd be, like, three of us would be, like, the Holy Trinity. The Triforce, if you will. Rocky, I'm sorry, man. That's a pretty... Now I know why they call you Rocky. That's a hard head you've got there. As they say, Rocky no blocky. Definitely living up to your, living up... Why do you flinch when I hit the... What? What's happening to your head? I can't help but feel like Rocky might be over-exaggerating the impact of these hits a little bit. Punch him in the hand and his rib goes out. Pops a hip. Anyway, let's do this. I think we're just gonna try and hit some number... How we go? Okay, one... Up! What? Did you just freaking... You just freaking hit me, Rocky. Damn it, Rocky. Alright, let's try it properly this time. So we're going for these hits and then we want to try and get out of the way of Rocky's hits, which gives you an idea of how low you actually need to go to duck under some hits. I've never tried this training before, so I was kind of guesstimating, but it seems like you've got to go a lot lower than what I usually do, so that probably explains why I keep getting hit in the freaking head. Anyway, I think that's enough for this. I don't want to exhaust myself before I actually have an opportunity to get into the ring. Truth be told, I have already exhausted myself before I get into the ring. And as you can see, it seems like Rocky is completely defying the laws of gravity and physics with his feet 1 meter in front of him and somehow is managing to stay upright in the process. Meanwhile, Coach Rocky's gone back to the shelf over there and still has absolutely no idea what the hell's going on. What are you actually looking at, Rocky? What is it here that seems to have you so wide? 7.5 inches. What the f***? Actually, I know I said I was going to get straight into the ring, but I just felt like it'd be kind of good in the sense of tradition just to come in here and beat the crap out of this freaking dead cow. Just in memory of the legendary Rocky movies. I'm gonna stand here and punch this thing until my fists are a bloody pulp. And I'm gonna scream Adrian at the top of my lungs after I do it. And while I'm doing it, Adrian! Adrian, I like beef! I don't know why this cow looks so nice, but like all of the other ones are like green and yellow, like they've been in here for the past freaking 100 years since the movie was made. And what better way to kick things off than by going against Luc Grady, also known as Scraps, who's a very spirited young Irishman who's also consequently weak. This is like the budget made-in-China version of Conor McGregor. Alright, now it's all starting to make sense. Ref, I don't know if I could do this fight. This guy's literally not more than 40 pounds soaking wet. That's why it says you're weak on your profile. It's because you weigh less than a freaking high school student. And here I am, heavyweight champion of the world with forearms literally thicker than your entire torso. And we're gonna do this, are we? Rocky? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do this, and it seems like you're not particularly opposed to it either. You're smiling. Well, okay then, I will gladly whoop your freaking face. This guy's smiling way too much for someone that's getting the absolute crap beat out of him. Look at his face. He looks so happy. Fiddle-dee potatoes. I'm a little leprechaun, and I like to get me ass whooped. Come on, hit me harder, Rocky Balboa, you heavyweight champion of the world. I only weigh 40 pounds, and you weigh 120 pounds. Oh, sorry, 200 pounds. But it's okay. At the end of this fight, I got a pot of gold waiting at the end of the rainbow. Am I really looking to avoid trading blows? I wouldn't call this avoiding trading blows. I'd call this compressing someone's spine to make them like 3 inches shorter than they were before they got into the ring. Oh, a little bit of a spasm right there as he flopped onto the floor. Well, you know, the luck of the Irish certainly wasn't in this guy. I wish we had like a before and after picture so we could see what this guy looks like now and what this guy looked like at the beginning of the match. A devastating blow to my opponent. Dude's dead. Well, that was a pretty good fight, for me at least. Can't say old Scraps did too well after that. As a matter of fact, I think we'll have to put a big cross through his face right there, because Scraps got scrapped. And I think next up we'll go to Tijuana, Mexico to fight Axel Ramirez, El Tigre, also the Guinness World Record holder for the most number of stupid tattoos on a single human body. And before we go in, I just want to confirm to everybody that yes, we are still playing this on champion mode. Oh, what happened to Axel Ramirez? I guess he just went through a transformation of some kind, changed from a big black dude into a big Mexican dude. Now, before we touch gloves and get things started, down in the comment section, I want you guys to let me know of any other fighting or boxing type games, could be VR or non-VR, that you might like to see me play on the channel. Let me know of any suggestions. Could be Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the NES or on the Super NES. Could be UFC. Could be Fight Night. Let me know your recommendations down in the comment section below. And without further ado, I'm gonna bump gloves and then I'm gonna I'm gonna hit you so hard those tattoos are gonna freaking fall right off your... Oh! Gonna fall right off your body, and then the floor's gonna be all tattooed. And you're gonna have to pick them all back up, just like you're gonna need to pick up your teeth after I'm finished knocking them out of your head. Jab, hook, jab. Oh! I was going for the jab, hook, jab, uppercut. It seems like it didn't even take that. That's all that it took to put El Tigre down on the floor. Come on, big boy, let's finish this. Come on, let me give you a head massage. Shh. Oh! What the frick was that? That's exactly the same tattoo that the Irish guy had on the middle of his chest. That Irish guy must have gone to the same frickin' tattoo artist when he was on holidays in Tijuana, Mexico last year. So next up is Dwayne Reynolds, also known as the Rhino, also known as the guy who appears in the ring every single time you choose anyone before they transform into the guy you're actually meant to be fighting. Hey, Dwayne! Are you gonna transform into anyone else? No? You're a very big man, a lot bigger than I am. This feels like an unfair fight. But you know, they call me Rocky. They call me Rocky No Blocky. That's a misconception. I actually do blocky, usually with my face. But at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I usually come out on top. Except on the rare occasion where I come out on the bottom, or where I don't come at all. But one thing I can say is that I don't always come, but when I do, I don't. You know what I mean? This guy's a freaking giant, so it technically should be easier to go under his punches, but I haven't managed to slip any of them yet. Look at that. I was underneath and somehow it still hit me in the face. Ho! That's what I'm talking about. Soldier boy up in here. Ho! Watch me girls and watch me ho! Superman that ho! Is that how that song goes? Damn straight I do. And that's how I get the job done. Oh man, you're looking a little bit bruised in the ribs right there. Definitely not gonna try and freaking crack you in the ribs. I wouldn't do that. Definitely wouldn't try and break those. Ah, my hand's tired again. Can we stop for a second? My hand's tired. Hey, my hand's tired. Stop. Stop. My hand is tired. I said my hand was tired. Oh man. That's one of them out-of-body experiences that hits you so hard you freaking fall out of the gym window. And that's how we get the job done.
There's no way he's coming back from that one.
There's no way he's coming back from that one? Probably not while my foot's through the middle of his neck like that. I'm pretty sure that's not meant to happen. I think wow. This is some kind of Mortal Kombat 11 fatality crap right here.
Fatality.
Dwayne, you deserve so much better, Dwayne. You were such a nice guy and family. Ah, crap, my foot's in your head now, Dwayne. There's no coming back from this one now, Dwayne. Oh, God. Oh, Dwayne, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it ended up like this. And, you know, I think it's the last fight today. I'm going to go up against Adonis Hollywood Creed in Mighty Mix Gym. Let's go, Donnie. Hold on a second, Donnie. Hold on a second. Something's wrong here. Something's very, very wrong here. I mean, I'm standing in a room full of cheering, creepy-looking, bald men, but there's no sound coming out. Everyone's absolutely silent. And there's a couple of purple men here as well. This could literally only mean one thing. The freaking... The frickin' boxing Illuminati stole everyone's voices! And the only way to get them back is to whoop your ass. I love how badly they failed to recreate Adonis's actual face. I mean, this guy looks nothing like him at all. Like, not even a little bit. It's just like his eyes are missing completely, and he's just got this really, really angry look on his face, and a thick as hell handlebar mustache. Look at this guy. He looks like a freaking bikie. All right, Adonis, say your prayers. Come on, I'll give you 5 seconds to say your prayers. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Now I'm gonna put you down on the ground. There we go. Told you I was gonna put you down. Gonna drop you like a bad habit, Adonis. That's some of that instant karma stuff right there. Well, instant karma can go both ways. This instant karma's a karma-ing. Did you get that? That was a joke. It's a karma-ing. Ha 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 ha. Don't get up. Stay down. What was that? Well, it looks like I've successfully killed every single person that I've gone up against today in the most brutal fashion possible. Everyone's voices should have returned right now, but they all remain silent. Honestly, having a look at that guy right there, I'm kind of glad. I don't think I want to give these guys back their voices. Well, on that note, I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. This was another episode of Creed Rise to Glory as we jumped in and we played as Rocky against Rocky. We trained with Rocky. We beat up a whole bunch of other dudes. And meanwhile, Rocky's standing here having a conversation with a picture of the lion right here. You know, it's literally no matter where I see Rocky, whether he's over here talking to a poster by himself, whether he's over there talking to the cleaning products, whether he's over there talking to the vending machine, no matter what he's doing, it always looks like he's deep, deep, deep in the darkest recesses of dementia. Look at that. Feel a little bit sad, Rocky. You know, you can always talk to me. I'm real. More real than that guy, at least. He doesn't look like a very nice guy anyway.